Hello, hello, hello. There are so many cases that I wanted to kind of go over. I'll be doing the Kathleen Peterson. Um, Go check out a channel called Unsolved No More. I've been getting ideas from him. He is really good, really smart. There's times where I'm like, I don't know where you're going with this. He is a Marine, the Army is the best. The Army. I'm reaching out and touching you there, Ken. But I'm gonna go over a few little updates and stuff, and because I got my heart monitor on, and I gotta go do a sleep study tomorrow, so I'm done with this shit. It's done. Um, I want to pull up something. Let me see if I can get y'all up here. Just a few things. I seen on another channel, and I forgot to write it down. Grizzly's True Crime. That's what it was. They were talking for the Idaho 4 to Jeremy Regan. This guy gives me, I can't think of the guy's name. I want to say Steven, but he had this crazy, like, row of curly hair, and he was standing there talking to the media. We just seen her the other day, and we went and looked for her, and all this shit. And he was the killer. And once they told him she was dead, then he went over to the pavement and sat down. That's what Jeremy, the vibes he gives me. I don't know. He's just Johnny on the spot with the cameras all the time. I don't know. And I'd like to know when he goes to walk his dog. Obviously it's when the dog wants to, but still. So I know some people that are, on like a routine of walking the dog, because I would like to know what time he's out and about. Because he said he saw people in the windows before. Um, not nothing like crazy or anything, just people over. And that he didn't really know them, had only seen them. And then some other neighbors said something about it being quiet that night, when it's usually not loud, but people are up moving around. And Kaylee was a senior, and I don't know if she had done finals, or what went on. But they're saying that she moved out because she had went home. And so when she come back to show Madison her Range Rover, where would she have been sleeping? That's something to ponder over. And no one, I've even been waiting. I'm like, I better say something because nobody else is going to say anything. But it'll take me a minute to find the spot. Oh, I got another channel too. It's called the Forensic Psychology Table Talk. Hopefully I'm starting my dissertation next 3 months. So for all you brainy people or forensic people, go look for it. Fun to watch other people. Have a good night. This is why I see Michael. I don't go check out his channel, like, subscribe. Yep. So what you want to do is we'll actually and don't forget to put this carbonara back on me. She actually pays for her food. And it looks like you've not quite had enough yet. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. $10. Do you hear her hit the chip? You have a big report here for you. Thank you. She paid for her food. And go, guys. Where's my pen? How are you guys doing? How are you? I'm doing fantastic. Okay, here they are. Keep an eye on them. How many times is it? It's one, but they're like 6 to 7 ounce tacos. They're not like small little street tacos. They're both behind this stuff. Watch Kaylee. I don't know exactly where it comes in, but it should be here soon. You got it. 2 pork tacos. 1 fried cheese, 1 basil pesto, 2 pork tacos, $24.50 for it. Thank you. Did you see the girl in blue walk up to her and start talking to her? She hugs her in a minute, and she stands there and talks to her. We'll get a good look at her face in a little bit. But there's 2 other girls with her. Now, this guy, Madison knows because she hugged him. There's going to be 2 guys. Here's one of them, and a guy in the ball cap right here. And then I think 2 other girls walk up, and they'll all come over here and order food. Pay attention to that. See? It was quick. I'm telling you, this is a female. This is all the people. That was all the people. This is the guy, girl, another girl, and there's a guy with a hat. Here he comes. He's gonna go over there with them, and then the girl in the blue shirt. If we decide to come, since we people have fallen. People have fallen as the producer. Sorry, I'm talking to Twitter. I'm just wondering why no one's mentioned this girl. Extremely well. Without good. I think that there's the girl. Would you like porks? Got it.
I think it's a Mountain Dew. Yes, please. Excellent. Big rear chicken and a Mountain Dew. We're gonna do $11.
I just want to say that Madison seen her hug the girl. So even if Madison don't know that girl, she's seen Kaylee talking to her. So if she would have woke up and that girl was in the room, she might have thought that Kaylee invited her over. I'm trying to tell y'all, I feel like that this was a girl that was jealous over Kaylee. That it seemed like one of those people that everything come easy to her. She got anything she wanted. You know, and she worked for what she had. The vehicle she paid out of her own money, all that's beside the point. I think that this has been a girl. Now, this girl, I don't know, but there is other girls there and two guys. I mean, I don't know if any would be carrying one of those knives, but I'd like to know who this girl is to see if she has been or if any of her family has been in the military or has one of those knives. Nobody has noticed this girl.
Order 80. Thank you very much.
Here they come.
Two chicken burritos and X-ray. $90 for it.
I know I have a $6 waiting for me. I would like to.
Awesome.
So.
And she even looks back that way a couple of times.
Is that charged? No, it's not charged.
This is the group down here. There's a guy. She asked where the camera was. She said, "Where's the camera?" That's why that guy pointed up there.
I'm adding to, or you're making it? It's now two. Okay. You're adding to. Excellent. Gotcha. Okay. Anything else?
You're the last one.
See how she's quiet, keeps her head down. You know, like she's speaking innocent. Those are the bitches you got to watch out for. Because they'll sneak in your house and cut you at night. No, I don't. I'm just talking shit. Allegedly. There's the other guy.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, and then
But these people are still there after Madison and Kylie leave. I just thought that was very odd. I forgot I need to share something else. There's a little boy, Levi Cash Smith, and I'm not seeing nobody talk about him either. How in the hell do I get rid of this? Did I hit it? Hmm. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, that's just the house. That's another story. Wanting to cover. Fox News Digital. When it not, and they got some pictures. This is the cops and forensic people inside the house at nighttime. It's a stove, obviously. And look, there's something there. I don't know if it's like, oh, it's the plastic red cups. That's what it is. Never mind. I hope y'all can see this. I bet y'all can't see this. Okay, this is inside the house. You can see the cups there. And there's the stove. And that's obviously the outside of it. And there's some forensic investigators doing their job, doing their job. But I wanted to show you some of those pictures. And this is the one where all the blood is coming out. So check those out on the Fox thing. Okay, trigger warning, trigger warning. Sorry about that. Trigger warning. And Levi, we're gonna run over him real quick and we may do another one. This little boy. He was born, I think it was July 5th. I could be wrong. I'll check. And he weighed 9 pounds and some ounces. His mother literally would not feed him, starved him to death. Do you see this? Now, this kid was almost twice this size, and he died in October. She was never arrested, and this was in Willacoochee, Georgia. And then this is the people that he's preceded by. Her name is Amber Smith, and the mom took him to work one day and is like, oh, she's overwhelmed, she's this, she's that, bullshit. There's a video of him laying on a blanket and crying, so I don't know what they're thinking there. I don't know. Said that she liked to be mean to him. I don't get it. And she was supposed to give him up if in a month she didn't change or feel different. And then he ended. I think I'll do like some victimology profiles on these four because I think that they are definitely high risk. If nothing, like Ken says, they're moderate, but I would say high because of the lifestyle. It's just the lifestyle being a college kid. One more I want to go over. if I live. But Rhonda Hinson, this happened back whenever I was probably 12, maybe a little younger, maybe a little older. I'm from Burke County, North Carolina. I know the accent doesn't really give it away, but I live probably just a few miles from where she was killed, but going up Mineral Springs Mountain. And nobody could ever figure it out. And I hope that, and I have no proof of this, but let's just get into it. This was a young girl. Let me get my stuff on. Try to close some stuff out. It's on Unsolved Mysteries. This is Unsolved No More. Go like his channel. Like, subscribe. Victimology. Oh, he's into some victimology. I've took that twice now. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Rhonda, I did not know there was a Facebook page for her. But this is her. If my poor internet would work. Very pretty girl. Again, no disrespect to anyone. On the exterior of what people saw, and this is all alleged. I don't know, so I don't know. She went to a party at her work, and her boyfriend didn't go with her. He was jealous top. Everybody saw a car that fit the description of his dad's at the crime scene when this happened. If I can get this to move. One thing I don't know why wasn't mentioned in another video was that reportedly she was shot from the bridge. That's what the big kerfuffle was about, was that how would you shoot somebody from the bridge, you know, and go through there. And I cannot find any pictures of the bullet in the trunk. So, that's kind of, I don't know. I don't like that I can't see this better, but it looks like there's a hole there. But if you look, I've got a picture somewhere. I really don't know who all these people is, but I would say this is going to be the one I'm probably going to be talking about. That's Greg. That's a little jealous guy. This sweater apparently ended up in her car. After she wrecked, and it was supposed to be with one of her friends. This car is tan looking. That's distinctly lighter. So I'm not sure that that's gray. I don't know. I don't want to say that's the sweater. People do. The cops do, I think. There's her gravesite. There's the blue sweater she had let her boyfriend use or something. It was in the back seat. This is Greg McDowell now. There's a letter we might look at. I'm trying to see if any of these names ring a bell. Okay, that's something different. But anyway, she was shot going up a hill. I want to show you. Now, in Burke County, it's I-40. This is I-40. And then you have your exit ramps. and then you have your entrance ramps. Well, she was exiting coming from Hickory. So she would have been coming off this side. Once you get down here, you can turn left, go up Mineral Springs Mountain Road, or you can turn right and go into Valdez. And supposedly the boyfriend wanted to meet. Just so everybody knows, there was a big ass parking lot up there, like 100 feet, if not more, from at the top of that hill, is right at the top of the hill where they could have met at. I don't see her pulling off that exit. That exit at all times, day and night, is usually busy as shit. When Unsolved Mysteries come out, they had to cordon off everything, and you had to take alternate routes and everything, But they had come out a couple of times trying to figure out who done it. And then on the other side of that road where the parking lot is, there is like a little hardware store. And it had a big space where you could pull off. And then it was kind of like a storage unit thing. There was plenty of places. Something don't make sense with that story. I'm not liking the angle of the bullet. I'm not liking the story of them meeting right there on the ramp. That is just total bullshit. I'll tell you right now. I don't care who you are, that is total bullshit. Anybody that lives in Burke County knows that place is just constantly people getting on and off the interstate there. And the sheriff Wisnett, shout out Steve Wisnett. He's a friend of mine. And then Unsolved No More and Unsolved Mysteries. See some of these. I don't know which one it is. I've not investigated enough, but I'm going to go back and look at it though. But how do I put this without actually putting it out there? People aren't always as they seem. She was asking her mom about dating a married man, and she said it was for her friend. Let's just say it wasn't for her friend. Allegedly. Don't come for me. I'm too busy. I think it was for her. I heard that she was pregnant by somebody that was married. This is all alleged. And obviously she couldn't have the baby, so he had to get rid of her. And this was not like Joe Blow on the street. This was somebody that had power. And if you think about people in society, in your local society, that have power and usually don't get touched or can get away with stuff, hopefully you can figure out where I'm going with it. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's because if I go any further, then I just, I just know people know who did this. And you should have brought proof or something. I've actually called the tip line twice and nobody cares. And that's plain, nobody cares. And I told them exactly who did it. Obviously not names because I don't know their names, but the rumors allegedly that were going around. And let's see if we can zoom in on this, because I didn't see a bullet hole in the back of her car. But supposedly or allegedly they were up on top of I-40 shooting off. First of all, I think somebody would have reported somebody on the interstate standing there peeing, whatever, it don't matter. But then again, powerful people have ways of doing stuff. No, I don't want to do this. I'm not patient. I just think it's odd that if it was the boyfriend or anybody, I mean, come on. People talk, you know. I think that her mom died and she went to the grave with her room still the same way as when she left it, not knowing what happened to her daughter. How would you people like that? That's her mom. You can see she said she left her room the way. Oh, them Afghans. Oh my God. Because they're so warm. Yeah, and she bought her Christmas up. I remember this being put up. But and I say this because I'm in Idaho right now. And that she bought her Christmas and was done with it, and usually she wasn't. Oh well, I don't know. But I want to see if there was a hole in the back of that car. That just it makes me wonder. But this is the story of Rhonda Hinson, Burke County people, Valdez, Conway Springs, Hickory. Somebody knows something. I'm not the only one out there. Somebody has to, we have to get together. And I would say the people are dead by now, but if not, then they need to be punished. They need to be punished. But I'm going to, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to do this different streaming way so that I stream better. Okay. Need to put up my tree. This whole time, and I'm not, Hinson not even seen the pictures. Oh my God. This is the car that the bullet hole, and it looks like there's a hole there. That's the car that I was talking about. I want to see the back of. This is Rhonda. Very beautiful, very athletic. I think that one of these was the sheriff, and I could have been his son right here, or he could have had a son at the time of her death. But that was her boyfriend at the time. But they said that the boyfriend, nobody can verify it. She was pulled out of the car. Now, pulled out of the car and laid out like this. Now, whether that was a pose or not, I don't know. Because you think if she got shot in the heart, then she would have probably slumped over one way or another. And so he could have pulled her out of the car and laid her on the ground, and her arms just flopped out. Don't I don't know. He would have had to kind of drop her, but it is in a ditch. Um, or if she was posed that way, that was another thing too. That they were questioning. I just think stuff is so odd. Okay, I'm going to end this, and I'll probably have some updates. I'll update Rhonda's case, but I mean, there's not going to be updates. If you do have any information, please contact the Burke County Sheriff's Department. and they can get you where you need to go on given information. Do the right thing, people. You would want it done for you. And I will see you maybe before my sleep study. I don't know. Bye. Bye.